That's why today I'm proud to stand with all of you to sign an executive order officially banning the practice of conversion therapy on minors in the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Kentucky's governor proudly, publicly, I'll even say noisily, advertised the fact that he was signing this executive order. And if you're going to have in legal terms something defined as in an executive order on conversion therapy, you're going to have to define in those legal terms what you mean by conversion therapy. And this is where things get really, really crucial. Christians have to understand that what this executive order and similar efforts represent is an attempt to prevent any kind of biblical judgment being made or any kind of biblical message being sent to a young person. That means a minor under age 18 on this issue. So I said, you have to define what it means. Here's the definition. Quote, conversion therapy means any practice, treatment, or intervention that seeks or purports to change an individual's sexual orientation or gender identity, including efforts to change behaviors or gender expressions or to eliminate or reduce sexual or romantic attractions or feelings toward individuals of the same gender, end quote. Let's just remember that we as Christians are committed to a biblical understanding, a gospel understanding. And as you look at this, you realize the scripture about this is abundantly clear. The scripture says, you ought not to do this. The scripture says God created us male and female. And of course, this is far beyond the gender identity question. This gets right down to LGBTQ in its comprehensiveness. We're not supposed to now be able to tell a young person, you ought not to be sexually involved with another young person of the same sex, because that will be legally defined as a statement that is in violation of this particular executive order. And I want to be very clear, there are those behind this who would say, this is about therapeutic interventions, this is about official structures. I just want to make the case, it will not work that way. And it will be used. I will state this emphatically, it will be used to limit parental rights and parental authority, and I believe it is certain that it will be used also to conscribe the religious liberty of Christian organizations. It implies that the Commonwealth of Kentucky has an official position on this issue. Now, it is not legislation. It's an executive order signed by the current Democratic governor of Kentucky, who, after all, just a little while ago, was very much in contention, he believed, and we were told, to be the vice presidential nominee on the Democratic ticket. The fact is, this is a political act. But as Christians understand, the fact is, this is a deeply moral act. And this one, subversive of moral order, religious liberty, and parental rights.